So we're with Eddie Hearn now. Eddie, first a word on the biggest fight that the Midlands have seen for years, Sam Eggington and Frankie Gavin. How easy was that to make happen?
In the end, quite easy. We looked at it about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and promoting both guys, just kind of felt it was the wrong time, to be completely honest. And then sitting there yesterday, I wasn't over the moon with the options for both guys, and I put it to them again, and they both said, we want it, we want to do it. And I think it's the kind of fight that can ignite the city. It's all very well Frankie Gavin fighting a contender from Spain and Sammy, but it's not the same. This is a fight that you can talk about to your mates. I think Frankie Gavin's on another level. I've got a funny feeling for Sam Eggington in this fight. And there's so much on the line, not just bragging rights, but also big positions in the world rankings as well.
A lot of bookies may perhaps have Eggington as perhaps the slight outsider.
Yeah.
Do you see it that way, or do you see it as a fairly even match?
I think on paper, you'd say that Gavin has to be the favourite in the fight. But you can't rule out Sam Eggington. He's a very tenacious young man with a huge will to win. But apart from that and away from that, he's improving so much as a fighter. He's got the momentum going into this fight and the confidence. Frankie's coming off quite a devastating loss, but it was against Kell Brook. We're talking about another level here. There's so much to lose for Frankie Gavin in this fight and so much to gain for Sam Eggington. That's why it's such a fascinating encounter.
You're excited to be bringing boxing back to the second city. There's a great show in May, obviously, and I know a lot of the fans are going to be really excited for this.
Yeah, I think the problem with the May show was, there's a lot of big fights. It's great to bring Anthony Joshua here, but there wasn't the big Midlands fights. Now we got a card. You got Gavin against Eggington. You got Macklin against Wellborn. You got Cunningham against Allen. You got Kawiafai for the British title as well. So I think this is crunch time for Birmingham boxing. You have to play your trump cards at some stage. This was probably the trump card we were going to play next year. But the good news for fight fans is it's happening now, and it's happening October 17th.
And a word on Macklin as well, and Wellborn. Do you think it's a big fight for Jason Wellborn?
Huge.
Do you think he'll be ready?
Wellborn was the person we were looking at for Eggington. So when I phoned him last night with the bad news, I gave him the good news of the Matthew Macklin fight. He said, I'm all over that fight. Macklin coming back to 154 pounds, which could be dangerous. I've spoke to Wellborn earlier, he's well up for this fight, but again, great, make a Midlands fight and get a great atmosphere in the arena, and that's going to be a really interesting fight.
And we've spoken to both the Fine brothers. Gamal seems to think that Khalid might be the first world champion that we have from the Midlands, from Birmingham. Would you agree?
Yeah, I think he's first got a fight for the British title on October 17th, tough fight, but I think he's 2 or 3 fights away from that world title now. He's a tremendous talent. And he sells a lot of tickets in Birmingham as well. So, again, you've got so many great boxers coming through from the Midlands now. October 17th is a big night for Midlands boxing.